Good morning, everyone. I'm Ashwarya, and I'm here today to present the concept design for the rebranding of Blue Nile. We were approached by Blue Nile in October of last year to take a look at their web design and make some updated. So let's look at some of the objectives that we had to work with. So we were asked to redesign the website in order for Blue Nile to connect with the more modern consumers, which were more media savvy. So, in order to increase the brand awareness and equity of the brand, which would in turn increase online sales. So let's look at some of the collaterals that we were asked to design. We've been asked to design the brand identity guideline, which would include the color palette, typography, logo mark, and also redesign the website of Blue Nile. First of all, let's look at who Blue Nile is. Blue Nile is known for competitively priced quality diamond engagement rings. And they wanted to broaden their jewelry range to include everyday fine jewelry pieces in their collection. And they would like their consumer base to know about it and to see them as more social media savvy and more modern, so they don't lose out on their consumer base. So let's look at who you define as your consumers. We talked about it, and we decided that the consumers were mainly females or women between the age of 20 to 45 years old, and they fell into the medium to high income bracket, which allowed them to have some disposable income, some expendable income. They are adventurous in nature. They like to take care of themselves, take care of their family. They are working mothers. They are university graduates starting to work, allowing them that freedom, financial freedom. So here you could see that while we were researching the audience, the consumers, we thought of many different ways to this consumer base would like, and we decided to come up with because we were trying to sell fine everyday fine jewelry that could move with them throughout their whole day. So that's what our campaign would be about. So we wanted to say that, from the time that you wake up, when you take the time to get dressed, take the time to take care of yourself, just like that, a part of that routine should include everyday fine jewelry, because you're worth that investment. Instead of because that is, first of all, everyday fine jewelry is easier to take care of, so it can move with you throughout the day no matter what you're doing. You don't need to take it off for, say, if you're going swimming or if you're exercising. So that's what we wanted to incorporate into our campaign, that it is jewelry that moves with them and they're worth investing into. Okay, so these consumers are adventurous. They're the ones who shop it, and then they are conscious about what they're buying in terms of sustainability. So they're the shoppers that shop at Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, REI, and other wellness brands like Vuori or So what we wanted to present Blue Nile as is a romantic lifestyle brand experience. So let's look at what we started with. This is the current Blue Nile web design. And when we analyzed this, we felt that the layout overall looked outdated. There was very little color used. There was not a lot of contrast, and a lot of information was presented. And there was not enough engagement or dynamic. It's in the Blue Nile logo itself, being a serif font, may start to look outdated, especially in this layout with a lot of information presented in the same color. Okay, so we felt that we would go with a modern, minimal approach to presenting Blue Nile, or to rebranding Blue Nile, with because they were already using the color family of navy blue. We decided to not change too much. So let's look at how we redesigned the logo. This is the logo redesign, and we chose a very simple, minimalistic serif font. It is easily readable, and yet it is very clean and modern, and it does well in both black and white backgrounds. As you can see, this is our first mock-up, our first concept presentation for the web design. And here we wanted to present a very clean, easy to read, easy to navigate layout. So we've tried to incorporate as much information as we can, and we've put the rest of the information under the different categories seen here. So for this, as you can see, because we recognize that engagement rings and wedding jewelry is a major part of the product line that Blue Nile caters to. But we're also so that we've kept the focus on that with this concept. So here's the engagement rings. Of course, you've got the subcategories up here as well. You've got the engagement rings, wedding rings, diamonds, and gemstones category, which is as Blue Nile had it before. And we've included fine jewelry, which is what we are trying to introduce to our consumers. So this is so this page again breaks it down into two major categories, which is the engagement rings, which can be seen here, and you can shop under this, and you will be redirected to the page where you would have more information on engagement ring styles. And then there's the fine jewelry collection, which we are introducing now, and that's where the major focus, we've divided the page equally between the two to give them equal weightage, but we are introducing this one now. So that's why we've said introducing our new fine jewelry collection designed to elevate your everyday. We're hoping with this layout that it is clean, modern, and the consumers would be attracted to it, as well as to retain so this is not very different from the current Blue Nile layout, so the older or loyal consumers won't find it that different. This is another concept for Blue Nile presentation, and this is a little bit more different, and this is more focused on the new fine jewelry collection that Blue Nile is launching. So this again puts the focus on Blue Nile logo itself, as well as the fine jewelry collection. And then you can find the icons, the same icons that we have up there, and the other subcategories up here. So overall, we've tried to find a very clean and easy to read, easy to scale up or down font for the Blue Nile logo design, and as well as for the web design layout. I hope that this solves the problem of, as you can see, it's easy to get lost in this information up here, but the layout here keeps it very simple and clean, presenting the same information. I hope that we can choose and work between one of these designs and come up with the rest of the website design soon. Yeah. Please let me know if you have any questions regarding any of the designs. I'd be happy to answer them. And yeah, thank you for giving us the opportunity to work on the redesign for Blue Nile. Thank you. We're looking forward to finishing up and polishing this project further. Thank you.